Hello boys, my name is Koyoshi and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 for Switch. The Japanese voices enabled. Where in the last video we left off going around and doing a bunch of extra stuff and like battling some other enemies. Start by killing some enemies already, just 'cause, yeah, they're cool like that, and we kill stuff in the market. That's good. There's a lot of misses. Great. Probably gonna pull that over enemy on time. Whoa! It fell down into the pit. That's one problem that you'll probably find with a lot of the enemies here. If you want to actually kill them properly, you can't knock them into a pit. So it's really hard to control them. Usually what we do is try and break them somewhere else. I wonder why I'm killing enemies. It's mostly because I think I still need materials from other enemies. And also they're right here, so I may as well do that. If we need to, we can move the way this guy is facing to make it a bit more consistent. In fact, for some of these, we could always just use whoever's tanking as a backup. Honestly though, it doesn't really matter. Oh wow, there's two of them. Look at that. Okay, okay, I am gonna do one thing. Since the enemy's not really in the best position, we're gonna use the here. Just so it runs over here. This one thing you can do, this is actually what you're supposed to use follow the leader to do. Basically, that makes it so that all the characters come to you. This is most useful with three-position monsters, which can be really annoying to do otherwise. It just ensures that when you get them done, they'll be killed. Why are they going at me? They might be knocked off into the pit themselves. Wouldn't want that. Ooh, we got one more burst before it dying. This is mostly something I'm doing just to get out of the way. There really is nothing else to it. I am going to murder this guy as well. Sometimes you can't do a couple of parts. Alright. It's fine enough. We need a couple of days left. We're gonna have to lose this guy a bit more. So if he does his ability again, we'll have to let it happen. We needed to walk as close to us as we can. Gosh, he's doing everything. There, now it's moving again. Now it's in range for a melee attack. Hi. Now you can kind of see why I lure all the enemies all the time. I know it wastes more time to do stuff, but we might need Infudia materials later. You never know. I'm mostly just doing this while I'm here. Though, if you kill all various enemies, you might already have a lot of the materials, although Infunias are one of the rarer monsters here. We're starting here in Origin, because getting another monster in Origin. Yes, you can farm all of this before doing the final boss if you want, but it's not required until later to do it. Alright, so actually that doesn't seem to be the best thing. I mostly just picked that point to have in mind, but what we're actually going for is this guy over on the side, Defiled Ishtar. He has a couple of minion Myots as well near the area, so we're gonna go ahead and immediately kill these enemies too. Thanks to our full combo, we should pick up the oh, it's really terrible. You know what? Just for that, Tyon will be the player character just for this first part. Whoa. Just so I can guarantee that he uses the stays at the right time. This is just to make sure we're actually using the daisy properly, because it seems like the daisy's been used a lot. Typically though, by a second combo, they should use the daisy. I'll switch back to Yumi to control the damage a bit more eventually, but I think for now, actually having this will be good. Anyways, we do need to kill the Myoot anyway. Anyway, there's this big area with about 6 of these Myoot enemies that you can do first. It's probably what I recommend doing. Then you can store combos to get at least one bird off. Oh, there's the here. Not to get any purples, unfortunately, but we can still get that. By the way, I like that my food is lasting a lot longer than the dude, but probably should have done. Hindsight, probably should have done that. I'll definitely do that. Also, I guess maybe the Tyon users are too early or too. But again, that's another reason why I use the spray. Oh, one thing I should be doing is, since I did Everstep, I did remove some of his art things. So actually, one thing I should have done, and I'm going to do now actually, while I still can, so I'm going to change this to favorites and replace this belt thing here that makes me do 32% extra damage with a breakage on both Uni and Tyon. Mostly on Uni because she gets a better boost from it, and then I'll put the higher one on Tyon. There, we should have a much better break chance now. I guess that's partially why I was hitting so many breaks. Alright, well, that's done. Back to Uni, and we're going to pick on this big bat. This is who are going to be farming the materials. Thankfully, he's much more likely to dot the materials than these other enemies. But the main tedious thing is that, like I said, none of these minions will be able to get the so you definitely get but then again, otherwise, pretty simple battle with a lot more of a fight. The only tedious thing you'll see, which just saw happen there, this enemy does have a quote-unquote all enemies battle, where basically every few minutes he trials a few more enemies to battle. We want this because the extra minions don't really do that much damage, and later we can just kill all of them off together, along with the others from massive amount of experience. Now, if we were killing them normally, then we'd actually just use the minions to build up our beautiful crystal for 50%. At least those counting the thing. The problem is I might not focus on the main target here. You can kill a couple of the enemies, but I feel like that might just be not always required, so... So I think just focusing on the gear for the most part is probably going to work better. Alright, okay, we're getting a lot more of these now. We need more of these. Okay, now the burst gets Yabi's burst is now in full effect. Somebody else got a burst there. Now Miyabi's burst is oh, I got this. Oh! I pressed chain on accident. Thankfully there's a really good fix for that. Just mash plus you can get out of that. Definitely do not chain on accident, but that's actually a good thing that they changed it. Because back in the original game, when you actually did that on accident, then you pretty much had no choice but to finish the chain attack. It was quite tedious. The only way it stopped early is if you killed the enemy. Which I guess is convenient, but like, it was tedious. 2 also had a similar mechanic. Like, you just kind of pick targets and hope for the best. Otherwise, really 2 changes take the lasted quite long. Anyway, I'm intentionally not killing the minions here. I probably should have been first if we ever fight, when he has no more minions, he will call more. But if he does have minions, he will not call more. Anyways, though, still, the killing of those monsters helps out a lot. It also ensures you don't get overwhelmed by monsters. Perfect time on the burst that actually did something. We're almost done though. Thankfully this is another one of those fights where you do one bond fight and it even gives extra moves. You can also get materials from them. Really keep on killing the minions. Which means basically an infinite long fight. And just get all the materials that way. So it's really fast. Somebody else used the first there. So, the obvious are probably... Oh, not quite. Now it's those 2 early. There we go. Town aren't there. Okay, we got the Myoot here now. Got that one other guy still there. Just kind of chilling. I think ideally, for a regular fight, just kill up to that thing. Just one line. Full house while killing Mika. You don't have to deal with the minions anymore. Also, given it was already a longer, we probably didn't need to do that. Myots are like the Bane. They are designed to Origin. They ultimately come from Origin. Hence the name. But anyway, that was actually pretty quick. We actually got all the materials we need for them pretty quickly. So although there's not very many places to find them, we were able to get a good amount of materials just doing quite a bit of other stuff. We are missing a couple of items, so I think one thing I am going to do, just briefly, is I'm gonna fight him one more time, get a couple of these and bursts it off, and I'll actually start killing those minions. Since the minions have a slightly higher chance to drop combo items, I'm gonna try and see if I can get some common items. Nope. First off. Okay, that's one normal. We need a few more. I think we can just kill minions for a bit. Just interrupted that. I think we're almost already done with that though. Wow, whoa, that was a lot of materials there. Sometimes they can get like 3 or 7 aerials on them. Okay, yeah, that was pretty quick. That didn't really take more than a minute. Now we'll give up. Now we should have plenty of everything. If I looked more, I probably would know more about what I do. But anyways, now we need rainbow Crustip shells. You probably know what's going to happen next. Remember that one? Till we farmed back way when? Well played, Zelenka. Yeah, we're gonna fight him now. That's a thing. We're gonna do to Fatal Valley Melt. It doesn't really matter where we go. We just need to face this unique monster. Thankfully, it is a slightly tankier monster than usual, so we do not need to do the level down trick for it. The main reason we even did the level down trick in the first place was specifically for that other one, because like, if you take too long to kill it, it just... If it doesn't take long to kill it, then it just wastes a lot of time, because you don't really get much stuff from it. Whereas if you battle this thing on the other end... Oh! Oh, I should have just battled the Crabbles here. I didn't even know these were level 50. Let's clear them out since they're here. I didn't even know there were Crabbles. I thought there was no Crabbles. For a thing that says Desert Crabble, that's kind of weird. What's funny is, when I looked at my guide for what shows this off, it said they appear at question mark level, which is really weird. That makes sense at all. Anyway, yeah, okay, we've already gotten a lot more purples, just even killing them normally. Even if they do not have as much drops, it seems that we could have gone here. So, good to note that this is a nice alternative you can do. Although unique is still probably better for getting most of the materials. Alright, anyways, we cleared that out simply so we can have an easier fight with well-plated Zelenka, which is the unique monster we are going for here. There's a weaker version of this as well, that's not going to really be really useful stuff. By the way, we already have quite a few rainbow Crustip shells, because I think I did grind this a few times on this. Let's say hi to this guy. By the way, we didn't have to really grind this. I don't know why. It was really quick. That's it. Fortunately, a lot of it is random, since again, it doesn't matter how many characters there are. It can take any length of time to Alright. Anyway, not much to explain here. Well played, Link Up. Pretty straightforward battle. You got all the materials here pretty easily. Oh wow, we got a lot of purples from this one drop. That was nasty. And by the way, we could technically go battling, how much materials we need, but it's probably easier to just do one full drop. Yo. Otherwise, another pretty long battle for the most part, which is going to give us a lot of good drops. The others are Grey Girl mostly in her breaks, but that kind of makes sense. Although Tyon does have a great move, he seems like he uses a lot too. Now you can see why we want the Ogre class. It just helps out a ton with consistently getting stuff done. It has a amazing bonus that. Oh my gosh. I saw that chopper go out. That's it. Ew, nasty. Don't worry too much about its range effect. Another good thing about doing the first combo is we're gonna automatically remove any range effects. Clear that out. Just first keep it into a different loop. It should not get its effect back. I don't know if we even have a correct food on, or I guess any food on, but it seems to matter. We're still getting a lot of materials anyway. This guy has really good drops on him, so I think that's probably part of it. Should probably be dead for a while. If you're wondering, yes, I'm intentionally not using guards right away. Now now you can see why I have the full burst combo on use, just so that you use her as a latch skip jumper if for some reason it's not cooldown, so that you don't have the monster stand up like you did there. We could also chain it as the last alternative, but we're not do that, of course. Realistically be able to get one drop of chain stuff from it, and once we burst it, we just run it into cheese probably. Okay, well that should hopefully put aside any worries that not collecting enough materials. This is a long battle. I know we were easy out of AOIs or Orbals, but that still went a lot slower than I thought. Also, I think just ran out now. Alright. Anyways, Our next target is going to be the Sivera Hoverweeks. I went through that so fast I accidentally changed deals. I did not want to do that. Want to instead let's go to the map here, change regions over to this area, the Hovering Reef Camp 2 region, because this is going to be where we farm the next one. The next item we need is sweet Kapiba stuff. We haven't really taken out much of these monsters. We did get them a little bit early on, but we didn't really find them all the more though afterwards. So we'll go to Hovering Reef Camp 2. Good thing there. Anything though, there's a lot of them. Anyways, as you can see, we do have that other purple. Oh, we actually have enough for this one. Interesting. Though a lot of that, unfortunately, is also needed for other materials, so we can't possibly actually take that right now. And plus, it would be useless. If we're just going for the rank 10 gem anyways, you don't need to make the higher rank tier dens. As for no-pun coins, you're probably best to use the golden ones on here, like specifically on the gems, so you could skip a really trolly grind. If you are going to skip one, then probably skip the one that I mentioned before in a different video. Which one is it? Oh yeah, this one that requires the purple Crabble Shield Pincers. This is the specific one that you might want to skip, because the battles are really hard to farm, so just skipping that would probably save you a lot of time, especially since Exil is also pretty tough to farm as well. I think that might straight up be the hardest rank 10 gem. And I messed up. Alright, I messed up. What I actually do here is get my food here. I can't believe I'm wasting extra time when I could be farming. Anyways, I did go to the right place. We are at the Sivera Hoverweeks camp. So we need to get to Reef 5. Hi, it's specifically with this unique Craven Pigard. But there's not really a good grinding spot here, so kind of similar to the other grind spot, we're basically just gonna kill a lot of these enemies here, which are basically like mixed versions of sheep pigs or something. Yeah, they kind of like they're like a sheep, but they all look kind of more like pigs. We need the sweet Kapiba lard, which really is a common drop, however, it is really hard to get a purple version of it. Fortunately, the unique monster is not really a good dresser. Even if you do lower your level to do stuff, it seems that this is another one of those battles where you probably just want to quickly clear all the enemies out here. Thankfully, there are tons of Kapibas here, so there's plenty to do. In fact, if you want to speed this up, you probably want to have an AoE, or one thing you can actually do is switch tags, and get a whole bunch of them at once. If you have like an AoE class, you can just AoE them all down, so maybe make somebody soul hacker for that reason. Just anybody with a good amount of AoE can work good. Also, pulling more enemies is probably actually what you want to do since they are so low in HP. You can find a way to get a daze on them, then that will help out a lot. We finally did get a purple there, but it took quite a while. That's the only good thing about this is there's plenty of them to farm. I'll probably be faster than farming unique. However, I will show the unique battle just to make sure that we're not missing anything. Now, as it is one of these things, it's not really that strong, unfortunately. There we go. Get the dash done. The one problem with the drop rate is, like I said, the drop rate of these items, particularly the sweet potato large Unita, is not really the best, as it's still only a level 30-ish monster. Thankfully it has plenty of health though, so at least lasts slightly longer. So it actually almost is range effects already. That was close. Whoa, range the brain topple there. First. Okay, that actually worked pretty well. I figured they would be down on the materials. By the way, I kind of jigged around. Apparently you can get a lot of large materials from there. Although, it's, as you can see, we're not getting a lot of purple materials here, as this is only a level 38 monster. The normal ones are dropping way more than the other stuff. And even when we do get purples, it seems like we're getting a lot of the very bottom fans. Otherwise, though, you can kind of do the same thing from this island like you did with others, where instead of doing the insta-full strategy, you just kill all the enemies here, and then you just drop into the pit, and then that respawns everything again, so you can do the loop again. One big thing you want to do, though, is, assuming you are at the right spot, save time. Just I will say, if you haven't killed a unique monster yet, make sure you do that so you get this point as a landmark so you don't have to come back here later. And then from here, just kind of speed kill all the enemies again. If you want to do more of a dazed combo setup that actually combos a few enemies, then one thing you can do, which I'm going to show again in case you haven't seen it yet, you just pull a bunch of enemies here. That way you can kill them all in like an area of effect attack, which makes getting these drops a little bit sooner. And I think that's the big thing that makes up for the bad drops, is the fact that there are just so many lying around that you can defeat, that you can just get their materials pretty quickly. So overall, pretty fast grinding. I think just doing the pistol is probably faster. If you get a lucky monster, you'll probably want to What's kind of interesting is when we do get purples, we're regularly getting withered Kapiba benches instead. But now you can see there's kind of two ways you can do this. You can either farm the unique monster, which doesn't always work for as long, or you can kill all the monsters, get as many drops as you can, then drop into the pit, and then teleport back to the unique monster gravestone, where you can then do the whole process over again. And let's be honest, I do kind of like the area of effect one, because again, it shows that you don't have to necessarily kill the unique monster to get the best drops, or like days chain the unique monster to get the best drops. Most of the time, doing enemies this way is probably better. There might be a better spot than this, but as far as I'm aware... Ooh. Nice, we got a burst on one of them. They're pretty low health, so they're really hard to burst, so that helps out a little bit with the drops. Alright. Alright. One thing you can do to try and keep the enemies alive longer as well, if you don't need arts on the character you're using, you can just move around like this, like I was doing. So you don't actually auto-attack unless you're like straight up not moving at all. So I did that since it was a lucky monster and try and manipulate better drops, but all it really was for is yet another burst combo. Doesn't really change much though. I will say I like this going quickly around the thing, the area strats, although I feel like the unique might be slightly faster. Just as long as you can daze burst them, you can still get a lot of materials that way. So, he doesn't really have the best drop, so I guess going this route is probably better. Alright. Honestly though, I don't know if I want to show you guys this, just doing this over and over again, no. So I think you've seen kind of all how to do that one, so that's going to be where I end this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like, you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace.